Welcome to Memory Maker RV Series number 4. Now we're going to go over the inside of the RV. This is the main power switch to the house, so you want to hit that on. This is assuming you're plugged into the main power at the campground. Again, you're switching that on. You're now fully off of the land electric. Let's just assume for a minute that you don't have the luxury of power. You're doing primitive camping and you need the RV's onboard generator. So again, this is the command central here. We open this door. There's a toggle switch for the generator. You press it to stop and hold that for about 6 seconds until the light comes on. Once the light comes on, simply toggle to the start. You'll hear it trying to start. Hold that for about 3-4 seconds. And now the generator is fully running. If we stay here in the command central, again, we have the in-out for the slide out. We have the test button to test all of the freshwater holding, the septic holding, and the gray water holding. So there's 3 separate tanks. Battery is a little low right now, but that will be fully charged momentarily. So here's the pump. That is for the RV. Again, assuming that we're primitive and we're not hooked up to the main plumbing, that will run the pump for the RV. And if we pan to the sink here, you can see that will run the water and all of the plumbing for the RV. So you need the pump on if you are primitive. If you're hooked up to the city water, you do not. If you want the hot water, of course, you need to turn the hot water switch on. And this is 120 volts, so we're using the electricity to run the hot water heater. Turning that off. If we turn the heater on here, that means we're running off LP, the LP gas, which we don't want to do that. So when you're hooked up to the campground's electric, always run the 120 volt for the hot water heater. We're going to turn that off. We'll keep the generator running because we are not hooked up to power right now. Now we're going to turn on the air conditioning. Like your home thermostat, you're just going to slide this up to the cool position. You'll hear the generator cycle a little bit because it's now drawing more power. So set that to the desired temp. 72, 74 is typically pretty comfortable. Now if we look up here, if you go back, you can see there's 3 main vents. That now puts all of the cool air into the main cabin area, bypassing the central air. So this will cool off the RV very quickly. The RV air conditioner is designed to change the temperature by 20 degrees only. So if it's 90 degrees outside, you're only going to get 70 inside. We always want, like this blind here to the right, you'll see is all the way down. That would be keeping all of the sunlight out. So you need to really keep that in consideration when you're trying to cool the RV if it's very hot in the summer. So the nice thing about this unit is we can go ahead and close these now, all 3 of those, and now the air is working through the central air system. So there are vents, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the main living area. There is 1 in the master bedroom in the back. Lights on. 1 back here in the main bedroom. So that's the central air. Now in the bedroom here, if you just easily lift up this bed, this is where all of the linens are. So you have all the clean linens, bath towels, and beach towels. Also, you'll notice we have an exhaust fan in the bedroom. You need to pull the knob down, turn that opens it up. Make sure it's on out if you want to exhaust out, or in if you want to draw cool air in, and then turn the fan on. It's nice for white noise, but it also does a very good job of cooling the RV if you don't in fact need to run the air conditioning. Never hit the toggle switch for the in-out while the fan is running. If you want to change the direction of the fan, you must turn it off. Let the fan come to a complete stop. Then you would go ahead and switch it to the out position, which is exhaust. Turn it on, and now that will be exhausting the air from the RV out. It's a very nice feature. and it works very, very well. Coming behind me. Now we have the bathroom. Have the bathroom lights. You have an auxiliary pump switch here that you can turn on as well. Just in case you're in the bathroom and you go to use the water, it doesn't work. You're not left alone. You can turn the pump on manually here. Now, if we come over and look at the toilet here, it's like most RV toilets. There's a pedal in the front. You press the pedal down halfway and you'll hear it running water, and it fills the toilet with water. So just simply hold that down until you get the desired amount of water, do your business, and then press it all the way down, and that flushes and cleans the toilet. Again, when you're done, you can depress halfway. That will put a little bit of water in the tank and help keep it clean. There's also an exhaust fan in the bathroom. This needs to be open. Again, this is just a manual open, so you crank that. And then the exhaust fan switch is right there. Go ahead and close that now. So that is on, off, on, off. Now we'll go to the shower. We have a linen basket here, so we do ask that when you're done with your trip, please strip the beds and put all of the linens in this basket. If you do need to use the shower, it's always good to set your temperature and then use this toggle to turn it off. That's on, that's off. So this way you don't have to mess with the temperature adjustments while you're taking your shower. We recommend that you turn it off, soap up, turn it on, rinse off, turn it off. Otherwise you deplete your fresh water supply very quickly. That's it on the shower. Now we'll head out to the kitchen. If we come and take a look at the refrigerator, you're going to need to get the switches here. So the refrigerator now is off. Again, I will always cool off the night before you rent the RV. Pardon me, so that the RV refrigerator and freezer is cold. Otherwise, it takes about 24 hours to cool off. Simply press the on-off button, and it will either run on auto, AC, or LP gas. So we're going to tell it what to do. Press mode. Now it's on AC, so that's running off the generator. Press mode again. Now it's running off LP, the LP gas. We do not want it in that position unless it's absolutely necessary. If we switch it to the auto mode, it will use AC electric before LP, so whenever AC is available, it will jump to that. During travel, it will jump to the LP. Note there's ample storage inside the refrigerator and freezer. Again, we'll have this pre-cooled for you prior to your trip. How many minutes are we? Now we're going to get into sleeping arrangements. There are seat belts underneath of the cushions. This dinette drops down to a sleeping quarter for you. Remove the cushions. Underneath the table, you'll see I've put a note, use the button, do not push. If you push, you'll break the leg. If you use the button right here and fold the leg up, you will not. You need to pull this away from the wall and it swivels down. Locks into place. Oh, seatbelt take away. Okay. Locks into place. And then simply put the cushions back in. I like to take the two center cushions and scissor them up and push them down. And then you have your bed. Second bed is just a jackknife bed.
All bedding is under the bed.
Pardon? Oh, I'm going to take this armrest off first. You can just stow that right there. This simply just lifts and lays down flat, and then there's the jackknife bed. All of the linens again are in the master bedroom under the main bed. Over the cab bed, there's a strap right in the center. Just simply pull this, lock that down into place, and then they're sleeping, very comfortable sleeping for two. There's a draw curtain there if you wish. Okay, coffee maker. Always need to have a napkin underneath of this in transport, otherwise this will fall out and break, so that's very important. Simply open the door, there's a button here, press, pull that out, fill this with your hot water, with your cold water, filter coffee, turn it on, you're good to brew. Microwave operates like any conventional microwave. There's a light and an exhaust fan underneath. Here's the stove. Simply turn it to light. And that lights the burners. Turn it to light and then turn the spark. That's the stove. I think that concludes the interior. We're done.